Welcome to Part 1 of our Retirement Benefits Training for Employers. Part 1 includes a brief introduction to the retirement systems administered by PIBA, as well as some key concepts and terms that will be used throughout the remaining presentations. During retirement benefits training, we will cover membership and enrollment, employer reporting, service purchase, the retirement process, leaving covered employment, and finally, death claims. PIBA administers several retirement plans. Some are defined benefit plans, others are defined contribution plans. PIBA's defined benefit plans include the South Carolina Retirement System, or SCRS, and the Police Officers Retirement System, or PORS. These plans offer a lifetime monthly retirement benefit as well as disability and death benefits. PIBA's defined contribution plans include the State Optional Retirement Program, also known as State ORP. For State ORP, a participant's benefit is the balance in his account. State ORP also offers some death benefits. Additionally, PIBA administers a separate voluntary supplemental plan through the South Carolina Deferred Compensation Program, or Deferred Comp. We will go into more detail on the various retirement plan characteristics as we move through this presentation. Let's start with PIBA's defined benefit plans. Participation in SCRS is available to employees of participating state agencies, public and charter schools, public higher education institutions, as well as certain local subdivisions in South Carolina, such as cities, towns, counties, water districts, and other public entities that were legally eligible and voluntarily joined the retirement system. PORS is open to police officers and peace officers, firefighters, coroners and deputy coroners, and magistrates. Probate judges may choose between SCRS and PORS membership. Retirement eligibility requirements, benefit calculations, and other plan details are governed by state statute and can be found in Title IX of the South Carolina Code of Laws. There are two membership classes for SCRS and PORS. Members who earn service prior to July 1, 2012 are a Class II members. Members who earn service on or after July 1, 2012 are Class III members. The membership class affects service retirement eligibility, the average final compensation calculation, and the credit for unused leave at retirement. Defined benefit plans offer a lifetime monthly retirement benefit, as well as disability protection and an incidental death benefit. Under current law, SCRS and PORS retirees who have been retired for one full fiscal year, July 1 through June 30, will receive a 1% benefit adjustment every July 1, up to $500 per year. These plans also offer survivor options that a member may elect at retirement. There are limitations that accompany defined benefit plans. Members of SCRS or PORS who leave covered employment and request a refund or rollover of their retirement account are entitled only to their own contributions and the accrued interest on those contributions. Employer contributions are not included. Other limitations include the inability to control investment decisions, a permanent reduction to the member's benefit should he elect early retirement, and annual payment adjustments are not connected either to inflation or to investment performance. PIBA's defined benefit plans receive funding from three sources: employer contributions, employee contributions, and investment returns. Participating employers contribute a percentage of their total payroll for each employee, which goes directly into retirement trust funds. Employees also contribute a percentage of their salary. This contribution is pre-tax and deposited directly into the member's retirement account. Finally, defined benefit plans receive funding from investment returns. These returns are critical to funding retirees' monthly benefits. The South Carolina Retirement System Investment Commission pools the trust funds and invests them. You can learn more about how the funds are invested and how they are performing by visiting the Commission's website at www.rsic.sc.gov. This chart shows the employer contribution rates for fiscal year 2021, which began on July 1st, 2020. Employer contributions are due on amounts considered earnable compensation for both active members and retirees who have returned to work. We will get into more details with regard to the contribution rates for employees and employers in the next couple of slides. Employees also contribute a portion of their earnable compensation to their retirement plan. The rates are currently 9% of gross salary for SCRS members and 9.75% for PORS members. Just like eligibility rules and benefit calculations, contribution rates are determined by the South Carolina General Assembly. PIBA hires an actuary that conducts annual actuarial valuations, completes experience studies every 4 years, and develops fiscal impact statements. These actuaries look at things such as economic assumptions, investment returns, demographic assumptions, member longevity, and actuarial methods and policies. They help us assess where we are and what we need to do to keep retirees' benefits funded throughout their lifetime. The retirement system have a set amount of time to pay the unfunded liability. Act 13 of 2017 gradually reduces the maximum funding period from 30 years to 20 years by July 1, 2027. The Act also set a schedule for employer contribution rate increases, and it increased and capped employee contribution rates. In recent years, the South Carolina General Assembly has worked to ensure the long-term sustainability of PIBA's retirement systems. To this end, they have passed both benefit reform and funding reform. Act 278 in 2012 and the Retirement System Funding and Administration Act of 2017, respectively. Learn more about the past pension reform legislation in a flyer available at piba.sc.gov/NYB. Next, let us look at PIBA's defined contribution plan. The State Optional Retirement Program, or State ORP, is available to some employees as an alternative to SCRS. State ORP is available to employees of state agencies, public and charter schools, and public higher education institutions. Municipalities and local governments, commonly known as optional employers, are unable to participate in state ORP. A defined contribution plan participant's retirement benefit, unlike defined benefit plans, is his account balance at retirement. Participants are responsible for directing their investments too. The account is funded by member contributions and employer contributions. The member contributes the same amount as SCRS members contribute, which is currently 9%. Employers also contribute the same amount as they would for SCRS employees. Of that employer contribution, an amount equal to 5% of the participant's compensation goes to the participant's state ORP account and is remitted directly to the participant's chosen service provider, along with the participant's employee contributions. The remaining employer contribution is remitted to SCRS. A state ORP participant has immediate rights to his account balance, either at termination from covered employment or upon reaching age 59 and a half. The account is portable, and the participant can choose how funds are distributed. The incidental death benefit for active employees is also available to state ORP participants. Some limitations associated with defined contribution plans are that the participant pays administrative, investment, and management fees. The state ORP participant also assumes investment and longevity risks. Finally, there is no disability protection, benefit adjustments, or eligibility for a monthly annuity from PEBA. Now, let's talk about deferred comp. The South Carolina Deferred Compensation Program, or deferred comp, is PEBA's voluntary supplemental savings plan designed to help employees set aside additional money for retirement. It offers both 401k and 457b plans. Both plans offer pre-tax and post-tax or Roth contribution options. Deferred comp offers competitive fees and access to local retirement plan advisors. There is also a managed account option. Participation requires a minimum contribution of $10 to each plan pay period. The maximum contribution amount for calendar year 2020 is $19,500 unless the participant is age 50 or older. In this case, catch-up contributions are allowed. You can learn more at www.southcarolinadcp.com. Moving on, let's talk about some of the resources available to you as an employer. The Covered Employer Procedure Manual is one of the most important and in-depth resources to assist participating employers in administering PEBA retirement benefits. Electronic Employer Services, or EES, is a secure website designed for employers to view and submit retirement information, the use of which is required for all covered employers. In EES, you can view employee retirement data, certify termination and final payroll information for employees, and update your employer contact information. For optional employers and those who do not use the South Carolina Enterprise Information System (SKIS) to report their payroll, additional EES functions are available, including retirement enrollment capability, the submission of return-to-work dates, ability to upload payroll data, and the ability to prepare monthly and quarterly contribution reports. Employers can also maintain accounts for payment processing and submit online payments. Accessing and using EES is easy. It is important, however, to keep Forms 6503, 6504, and 6505 on file and up to date. Form 6503 is required for all users. Form 6504 identifies and authorizes the main contact and administrator of your entity. Finally, Form 6505 is required for each user for whom you are requesting access to EES. Employers can access member data reports that go beyond what is normally available on EES by sending a written request to PEBA on their official letterhead. This data includes retirement readiness reports, work and retiree reports, and more. Each EAS user has his own user ID and password. You can receive assistance with EAS access by emailing eassupport@piba.sc.gov. Employers are never alone. PIBA is always ready to help. Be sure to take advantage of the assistance available from our employer services and field services departments. You can reach out to employer services with questions via email at employerservices@piba.sc.gov. Support on issues specifically dealing with retirement are available online as well. Field Services offers training for employers. For assistance or more information, contact Field Services at fieldservices.retirement@piba.sc.gov. If you need immediate support, our Customer Contact Center has an option you can choose to reach customer service representatives specifically trained and available for employers' needs. Just call our Customer Contact Center and select option 4, then option 3. Employers can also stay up to date through our PIBA Update e-newsletter and at our annual Benefits at Work or BAW conference. Our job is to support you so that you can better support your employees. It is important that you share your knowledge with your employees, but also encourage them to take responsibility for their benefits and stay engaged throughout their career. We have produced many publications and flyers to help you disseminate relevant and important information to your employees. Check out the publications page on our website and take advantage of these ready-to-use resources. Finally, let's take a quick look at resources available to members. Members can access many important resources through our Navigating Your Benefits series located on our website. It includes informative videos and flyers on just about every aspect of retirement and retirement preparedness. Member checklists are also important, especially as a member approaches retirement. These can also be found on PIBA's website. Finally, don't forget our Customer Contact Center, where members can have their questions answered by a benefits counselor. Member Access is a dynamic and useful resource. It is our online portal that allows members to manage their PIBA retirement account. If you have employees who are not already registered, please encourage them to do so. It is easy to set up. Once registered, SCRS and PORS members can view their account and service credit statement, review and update beneficiary designations, create a benefit estimate, update contact information, calculate service purchase cost estimate, and submit a request to buy service, and apply for retirement or a refund. On Member Access, registered state ORP participants can link to their service provider's website, view and update PIBA incidental death beneficiaries, update contact information with PIBA, must update separately with their service provider, and receive messages concerning annual state ORP open enrollment, which runs from January 1st through March 1st. During this time, participants can change ORP service providers or make an irrevocable switch to SCRS if eligible. It is important to note that state ORP participants must update contact information separately with their service provider too.